how to make an old-fashioned beef stew just like Grandma. If you long for the delicious flavors and scents that used to stream out the windows and doors of the old home place where Grandma and Granddad used to live and you miss all their good cooking, you can learn how to make an old-fashioned beef stew just like Grandma and Grandpa used to enjoy making and eating. Another great thing about this particular recipe is that you can also make it as a crock-pot recipe. To do so, you follow the directions below. However, after coating the beef stew meat with flour, you will add everything else to the crock-pot with the exception of the last two ingredients. Place the lid on top, set the crock-pot for high and cook in about 5 to 6 hours. Or you can set it on low and cook for about 10 to 12 hours. You can also adapt it to suit the cravings of you and your family by adding other types of vegetables to your beef stew or even taking some away if you prefer not to include them. This is a delicious homemade beef stew that all the old folks would be proud to make and serve to family and friends. Now you can learn how to make it too. You can make it at home in a large saucepan or you can save time and effort by making it as a crock-pot dish. Either way it is delicious. Consider serving some piping hot homemade biscuits along with it and you have a feast for a king. Recipe for old-fashioned beef stew. What you need: 1 cup flour, 1/2 teaspoon paprika, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 2 pounds beef stew meat, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 quartered onion, 4 cups boiling water, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon paprika, 1/2 teaspoon pepper, 2 bay leaves, 1/2 teaspoon allspice, 6 chopped carrots, 6 medium chopped potatoes, 1/2 cup cold water, 1/4 cup flour. How to make it: add the 1 cup flour, 1/2 teaspoon paprika and garlic powder into a large plastic food bag and shake well to combine ingredients. Add the chopped beef stew meat and cover meat completely by shaking and turning the bag of dry ingredients with the meat inside. Add the vegetable oil into a large cooking pot or Dutch oven and heat the oil. Add the floured meat and then brown the meat. After browning the meat you will add the quartered onion, 4 cups boiling water, salt and lemon juice. Sprinkle in the sugar, Worcestershire sauce, paprika, pepper, bay leaves, allspice, chopped carrots, and chopped potatoes. Bring to a boil. Cover with the lid and reduce the heat to the lowest setting. Simmer on low for about 2 or 3 hours or until the vegetables are tender and done. Add the 1/2 cup cold water and the remaining flour to the hot mixture while stirring constantly. How to make an old-fashioned beef stew just like Grandma. If you long for the delicious flavors and scents that used to stream out the windows and doors of the old home place where Grandma and Granddad used to live and you miss all their good cooking, you can learn how to make an old-fashioned beef stew just like Grandma and Grandpa used to enjoy making and eating. Another great thing about this